Hey, my gorgeous Valers, how are we all? Welcome to the new year. Now, this overview for January is for all the star signs. Welcome to your new year, the year being 2021. We made it. We've had losses and it sucked, but we have survived and still surviving a global pandemic. Stay strong. There's a little more to go. Don't buy into the fear or panic. Simply play the game. You will get through this. You have to be prepared this year for cures to be found for our most crippling of diseases. You have to be prepared for potentially cataclysmic shifts in our Earth's very core to get us realigned with other planets in our galaxies. Be prepared for us all to step up into greater roles in our lives, whether this be our jobs or personal relationships, and conquering our demons. Be ready for massive shifts to take place now, that we have a blank slate with which to write our futures. You are the co-creator of your dreams. Who's the other creating this with you? God, the universe, whomever you believe in. And so, armed with the knowledge, the lessons, and the wisdom 2020 brought us at lightning speed, we should have woken up by now, and hopefully fast. Don't miss the opportunity to have the life of your dreams, because you have been given a second chance by the powers that be. Don't waste it.
This is the word to go, y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GAW TV. It's a new year, but it's the same us. Mickie James, Lisa Marie Varon, and SoCal Vale at your service. Thank you so much to Mel, who just did an amazing star sign reading for us. Ladies, it's going to be an amazing year, is it not?
Oh, I can't wait.
Woo!
Honestly, I can't wait.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
So far, I mean, if you think about it, it's already been big so far. It was up to a great start. We launched our podcast. We're kicking it off like better than ever, and I love it. I love it.
Me too. Me too. We thought we would call this episode the Maskerade Ball because we're wearing some fabulous designer masks, mind you. These are not just your average run-of-the-mill masks. These are super high quality, super high fashion masks by a friend of yours, Mickie, who was so nice to send us these so we could be safe but still be stylish at the same time.
No doubt. Adolpho Kanaka. And if you check these out, they have like even the thing in them where you can slide the sleeve in it if you like those things. But honestly, they're so thick and they stay in place. Like, that's why I have my hair like this, because with this one, if you have it above your pony, it just like stays straight in place. But they're so beautiful. The detail and like the sequins. Yes.
Yes, queen.
Yes.
Also,
You know how Go ahead.
I like how it goes on the nose like this and curves down, because I've been wearing lately just the straight ones, and it's a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I find that it's very, very hard to find masks that are super fashionable, but they're functional, because I think people go, oh, well, it's a fashion mask, so it doesn't have to be safe. This actually ticks all of those boxes because it's very thick. It covers the nose, and obviously we've seen people on social media with these memes of people with wearing the mask like this. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Cover your nose, cover your mouth. Save a life, save your own damn life. You know, hey, we know how to be safe and stylish here on GAW TV.
I did, when I first got it, try to put it on like this because I thought this was the chin strap. And I was like, God, it keeps squishing my nose. It's not really
going on.
You put it upside down? It was upside down?
Oh, bless your little heart. Bless your little pea-picking heart, girl.
Oh, God.
Well, if you're just joining us for the first time, hello to everyone in the chat room, but we want to make sure that you do us a favor, a few favors if you wouldn't mind. If you'd be so kind to like this video, give us a thumbs up, that's very important. Most importantly though, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. We have so many fans that are so loyal and have been watching us since we started this, last year, you guys, oh my God. And as loyal as some of you guys are, sometimes you do forget to actually subscribe. So make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss any of our episodes. And finally, please click that bell icon to enable notifications so you never miss a future episode. And no spoilers yet, but we have some amazing guests lined up for 2021 already. We've got giveaways coming up. We've got some exciting things. And speaking of exciting, you just saw Mel from Beyond the Vale. We call her hashtag #GawKnowingMel of BeyondTheVale.com. And she actually has given us a fantastic promo code. If you use the code GAWtv, that's GAWtv, when ordering a session from Mel in the month of January, you'll get 10% off of a session. And you've probably seen her on the show before. Ladies, she's amazing, isn't she? She's so much insight.
Incredible. She's so incredible. And I think that the way she throws it at you too, she's just so brutally honest. Like, I love that. I love that so much.
I did too.
Mickie's party trick. Bravo, bravo. Oh, I love it.
I realized I was talking and I was watching it. So I was like, wow, it's really
You're
good.
like a puppet.
Right.
Well,
but she is so amazing. She is so spot on, which is kind of scary. And then don't forget, ODB's reading for the 4th of January.
Oh, Lord.
I can't wait to get the scoop on that. I know.
Are you calling her after?
I am, absolutely. Or she's going to already text me, oh my God, I just had my reading. You're not going to believe this. Shit.
You should give us a rundown and tell us how it went. But the thing is with these sessions, and we've all had personal ones, we've had ones together, they do get very, very personal. But I know some people are kind of worried about it. It's a positive experience, but it does get very personal. And we cannot recommend her enough. So again, GAWtv, use that promo code for 10% off a session. You will not be disappointed, especially now with everything going on. I think it's a cool time to kind of just talk to Mel about, maybe what your goals are, whether it's career or health or family. So yeah, BeyondTheVale.com. Please shout out to Mel and tell her that we sent you. But ladies, who are we wearing and what are we drinking other than these fantastic masks that we're wearing?
Yes.
You want to go first?
I kind of went with the yoga. I got my Lululemon sport bra here.
Ooh.
I got these Yogalicious pants. And I told you guys, it's this pocket right here. Oh, I would stand up in this chair.
Woo!
Oh, it does have cell phone pockets on the sides.
It does have the side pockets. I love pockets. Look at there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So I told you I put crystals in my pockets, and so they're so tight. It looks like I have these little lumps going on. They're like
just some crystals.
They're just my crystals.
Can you explain what the crystals are for? Like what kind of crystals they are?
It depends on the day, right? Like it's like energy, right? Like and energy's like a lot of times I'll have like a quartz with me, or like I'll have like in my purse. Here I'll go with my little
Me too. I have a rundown too.
I don't
I'm
know.
also wearing crystals that I just bought in Little Italy.
Ooh,
here.
pretty, Lisa.
And then one here. Mine's were more like health and prosperity and, good fortune and stuff like that.
I love that.
During this COVID time,
Yeah,
gotta
anything
throw
else.
out that, anything, right? Yeah. But
For
like,
sure.
I also,
Sure.
I
just
carry
pulled
my
different
crystals
This
too.
is like a dream stone. This is like a dream stone kind of thing.
color
I don't
is
know
it?
the technical names for them, but this is like a really
Yeah.
good one for like when you're sleeping for like your dreams and stuff.
Wow.
And
Do you put it
this
under your
one,
pillow?
Intuition. Sometimes I'll put some underneath my pillow, depending on what they are. Like I'll just go grab a few, whatever I'm feeling that day. I'm just kind of like a little rose quartz, for love.
It's not like
That's
a
for
physical
love.
emo
I don't
thing.
know what the name of this one is, but when I wear this one, I feel like really powerful with this one. It's
Ooh.
fiery. It's got like a
Really?
weird crackle. It's all red and like
That's cool.
I don't even know what it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's it's just the placebo effect and I just like it and that's
Well,
fine.
if it helps your mindset, why the heck not,
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of crystals in my bag too. I carry in my fanny
Yeah.
pack. Yes, I said fanny pack. And some of them you gave me, Mickie, and then we went to the beach and then we soaked it in the salt water to cleanse them. But I carry them everywhere with me in my fanny
Yay.
pack. And then I just bought this bracelet in Little Italy.
Yeah.
That's so
With
pretty.
all the greens and the and the elephant with the trunk up is in Hindu or Punjabi, or I don't want to be politically incorrect, but in India, the elephant's supposed to be super good luck.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
And and then I have a one on my neck. I'm all crystalled out, man. All I need is an anklet now.
I had no idea. Yeah, I need to go. I have a same bag, the same bag that I had there, that green bag.
You gave it to me.
You gave it to me. Now. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You gave that to me. So that the salt water can get in through it so I can soak it.
Oh, that's
and let
it, so you got to wash them, but then you got to put them in the sunlight to charge them, and then you can put them in the moonlight in the full moon too. I put them in the moonlight too and charge them in the full moon.
Oh, the last 2 days too. The last 2 days were Last 2 days were full moons. Let's
talk a little bit more about fashion. Lisa, you showed me some amazing bracelets, but I want to talk about, I was going to say your headgear. That's not the right term.
It's a headband. It's you guys know I'm a big nerd. Like I say every time, I'm a huge Sailor Moon fan. And this is one of Sailor Moon's headpieces. And I dressed remember I had the restaurant in Chicago, the Sports Circle. We had anime night, and so I dressed like Sailor Moon, like with brunette hair. I tried to do the blonde wig. It did not work out for me at all. So I was like,
I can't imagine you blonde. That's weird.
Oh God, it was hard. I just did black wig, and I'm dressed like Sailor Moon. And this is from that shoot. I had the shoot that night. So Sailor Moon.
Cute.
Love it.
And she wears pigtails too, so that's why I did the pigtails.
That's adorable. You look fabulous. Mickie, you've got your yoga gear on because you've got a busy day.
Yoga gear on. Huh? What do you have on there? I'm obsessed with your jacket, Val.
Yeah, the car wash.
And I could not. I was like having fashion gasms,
like fashion FOMO. Well, it's great at the car wash, but this is actually I always say that I feel like Freddie Mercury in this jacket. It's from Nasty Gal. I love Nasty Gal. I love the whole story. If you guys are interested in that, please check out a book called Boss Babe. It's amazing, and it's an entrepreneurial woman who's fantastic, Sophie Amoruso, that started Nasty Gal. And I bought it a few months ago, and I've had nowhere to wear it because of lockdown. So I just thought, why not spruce it up a little bit, get a little bit fancy, and it matches my fabulous mask from Adolpho Kanaka. So I do feel like a pop star or something in it.
Yeah, I'm so obsessed with it. I can't stop looking at it. You're like a shiny disco ball.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, you had the disco ball. So I'm just trying to keep up. And I'm drinking I bought myself a treat. I bought, usually it's very plain vodka soda for me with some fresh lime, but I bought a mango vodka, which is my favorite, with some soda. I don't think we said what you guys are drinking tonight. Are we having beverages?
I was having a spot of tea.
Oh.
Feel the burn.
Hey, feel the burn.
Sweet. Feel the burn.
I love him so much.
Bernie. I love him. That's adorable. Lisa, what are you imbibing on tonight?
Thank you, Bernie.
I am drinking Joel Gott Cabernet Sauvignon 2017. I thought I'd try something a little different than the fresh fine wine. Can you see? It's good old Costco. Costco, they have a really good selection. They only do like 90 and above points. You know how like you look at the points on there, and it's supposed to be a good wine. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not that much of a connoisseur to appreciate between a 92 and a 94. Both the same. Yeah.
Costco does have really nice wines. Actually, they're about the only place I can think of here in England that actually sells Charles Smith wines from Washington State that are my favorite. We've had this conversation before. They're very, very hard to find here in England. So that just shows you how vast their array of wines is because they sell that brand here, which is an American brand.
Wow.
So very rare.
Yeah.
To Costco.
Here's the Costco. I like a good selection.
Nice selection.
I do too. Yeah.
Oh,
I really do.
Costco has another one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
With the lips.
That's
I
cute.
get lazy. I don't always put this one on.
That is so cute.
That's cute. Oh,
isn't it?
I love that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, speaking of Adolpho, like the reason why I came across him is Joaquin sent me this dress, this beautiful red dress. And because he was styling me for like red carpets and stuff. He's like, you got to wear this dress. You got to wear this dress. But it was a lot and I couldn't figure out. I'm like, what I need, if I'm going to wear it, what am I going to wear it to? And it needs to be something big, like so I'm like, But then I did my Christmas song and the video and stuff. And I had the dress. I was like, I'm going to wear it for this. So we wore it for that photo shoot for the cover of that song and for the video and everything. So that's kind of how I met Adolpho. And then I was talking to him some more. And then he made this amazing gear. I actually have it. Nobody's seen this gear yet. It was going to be a surprise, and I don't know. I've not worn it. I never wore it because I didn't have a reason to really wear it. So I was just like, I don't understand why I wanted to change my look, but at the same time, I was like, I need a reason to change my look, right? Like I need to turn heel or have like this thing that makes me go like, whatever. And now instead of wearing bell bottoms, I'm going to wear this thing. Yeah. Because, it was.
You have it? Can we see it?
You put that much thought into it that you want to have that fashion be its own moment. That's very cool.
I think it only makes sense. Why would I come out? I don't understand why somebody would just come out with unless it's for a specific occasion. I think the way you get away with it, how I felt like I've always gotten away with it is certain pay-per-views like Evolution when we did, I did the Queen of Hearts, and Foxy was the Mad Hatter. And Bliss was Alice, of course. We just needed a Cheshire cat. I do have this outfit. I'm gonna go get it.
Oh my God!
Yeah, please. I wanted to see it. Ooh. Wow.
Always ready, brother. Let's see. Ready.
If you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. That's a RuPaul line.
That's a hashtag, Val.
Oh, I forgot about this. I didn't forget about this, but I was like, I have this outfit legit and then I sent it to, you guys know Rick Michaels, right? Because Rick Michaels is amazing. So I sent it to Rick Michaels because Adolpho obviously doesn't do wrestling gear. He does more fashion stuff. So I sent it to Rick, so he reinforced and made sure and then added bling and crystal.
Wow.
Lisa, I knew you would love
this. Oh my God. Oh, I love it.
That's beautiful.
And it has your logo on the side. Let's see the back. Let's see the back. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want it to be heel.
Nice. As a detail.
Heel or as a baby face. It's very superhero-esque, right? Like there's that.
I think so too.
I mean, these are all kind of,
dude.
I'm doing an unboxing right now. Here's the thing is that I pulled it out and then I got a little bit disheartened and then I just kind of put it back in the bag and I haven't looked at it since. Oh, is that weird?
Let's see.
No.
It would go around the waist.
Is that a belt?
Yeah.
That is so cool. Oh, wow.
Oh my God, it's cringe.
Not to wrestle like this, it just Velcros on, so this would just come off and then this would come off.
You should just wear that on like a Thursday. Just wear it. It's like this jacket. Like, why am I waiting to wear this jacket? Just put it on and party.
Yeah. I told Val when she showed me that jacket, I was like, no, you need to shoot in this jacket.
Oh, yeah. Shoot. I like how when you said shoot.
I'm thinking 70s vibe. Like,
what's the difference? Oh, here's this shoulder piece. Hold on.
A shoulder piece.
And look, he took the time on these fringes and he did all this down each piece.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, he's incredible. Oh God, I can't even get the fringes.
That's like all in black. You got to wear all black.
Yeah, but the movement of it.
Yeah, well, I had a pair of this other. I know.
It's like a cape moment. Oh my God, you look like you're from like.
It is a cape.
But with the suit underneath of it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Oh my God.
Maybe I will find a reason to wear it.
What about a Thursday? Mickie, I'm thinking school run. Hey, Donovan, it's me, it's Mom.
Pick him up from school. Yeah. I'll wear it to Walmart.
That's the kind of mom I aspire to be.
I'll wear it to Walmart.
You'll end up. No, Mickie, you're going to end up on peopleofwalmart.com. Have you ever seen peopleofwalmart.com?
I'll be so famous.
You'll be so.
Yes.
That's so beautiful. Imagine you twirling around though. That's a mania moment.
When you wear it like that, it looks very much.
I mean, I probably shouldn't stoop up because I was just saving it for a moment. I was like, even if I wear it the next time I'm opening for Big and Rich or something, at least I can get a cool moment out of it.
Right, we were just talking about this because I said actually, but when you start performing again, this is the kind of stuff that's like stage wear. And Lisa just hit the nail on the head. It has little shades of Macho Man.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
I love Macho Man. Bailey does that, all the Macho Man stuff, and I love it so much. But
did you?
Yeah, this could totally live as a piece of it. Like you could wear that. You could do the. I could wear this over and over again for shows and stuff. So
yeah,
totally worth the investment. It's just like I was like,
oh, it's
well,
beautiful.
I have it in the back pocket.
So cheers to Adolpho. I'm such a fan now. I mean, if you can do this with a mask, imagine. Oh my God! Thank you, Adolpho. Yeah. Cheers.
Hey, cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Yeah. And Joaquin too, for making that connection because I was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah. Did you ever meet Macho Man, Mickie? Did you get to meet him backstage or anything?
No. I did meet Sensational Sherri, obviously, who was my female favorite, all-time favorite.
Yeah.
So I met her at a Maryland Championship Wrestling show the first time, and she was wrestling Tara, a girl Tara, and I remember I was like so envious because she was wrestling Sherri Martel, and it was so incredible. But she was so cool. Sherri was so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. Okay, can I tell you? She came to OVW, and everybody, I was new, you know, a rookie. They're like, I had a little thing with Sherri Martel, and they were saying she's gonna totally kick your ass, and I'm like, oh. It's because I'm a rookie, because I'm thinking I had to pay my dues, right?
Right.
And we performed at Magic Mountain. I'm at the, where? Is it Magic Mountain?
Six Flags.
Was it Maskerade Mountain? Wait.
Was it Maskerade Farm?
Six Flags.
Six Flags.
Yeah, where that Batman stage was. Remember we would talk about? And then she gave me the hair bills. And she goes, I'll just give you 3. And I go, 3? Go. I kept on going, again. Because the fans started popping huge. I go, again. You know, she doesn't let go of your hair.
No, she does the one where she just whips it, but she doesn't really, she like grabs it at the thing and then you just grab on her. There's
wrist.
Not giving it away, but she does that one that way where she never lets go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I marked out. I was like, oh my gosh. And I remember seeing her at WrestleMania and I said, hey, Sherri, my name's Victoria Elisa, or like we wrestled back in Obeid. She goes, I remember you. And I go,
of course she did.
Well, I'm assuming you meet a lot of people. You meet a lot of people. And I thought maybe I was just one of the, like, you don't think that she'll remember you. Do you know what I mean?
Same. I met her when she was getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. I met her and then I didn't think she was going to remember me. And she did. She remembered from that show. We all hung out after the show and she was so cool. And I was like, oh.
I love that.
I know.
I regret that I never got to meet Miss Elizabeth. That was the one thing. Like I got to work with. I told you guys this before. I got to work with Macho Man. He was doing MachoMan.com. He was lovely. He really does talk like that. Nicest guy ever. But I never got to meet Miss Elizabeth. It's one of those things that someone that you think, oh man, it would have been so great to meet them, and But yeah, what a shame.
I never met her either. I don't know how much.
And it's sad to say, like, isn't it? It's also sad to say, like, when you see someone on a guest appearance, go see them. You never know. You know what I mean? God, I don't want to say that being negative, but like if you see him at a signing in your town, 2 hours away or something, that's a 2-hour short drive to go see your favorite wrestler. You never know when you have the opportunity again, right?
Yeah, I think it was Ron Simmons that we were at a convention in, I think it was probably the last one I did with you, Lisa, in New York. I believe it was Big Event. Big Event New York is so much fun, always.
Big Event.
I can't wait to go back. But I think it was Ron Simmons, who I love to death, and he was hanging out with my husband and I at a signing once. He's a lovely guy. And he said something to the effect of that, Lisa. He said, not to sound morbid, but every time I do a convention, there's less and less of us here. So take the time to go tell people you love them. And even as a fan, if you don't know them from Adam, to go up and say, I just want to say thank you for what you've done. And yeah.
Dude,
yes, absolutely.
He's such a sweet man, isn't he?
Oh my God. I was terrified to meet him, and he was so nice.
He's so nice.
I know.
So nice. I was terrified of when I first came up to TV and he was, like it was him and Bradshaw. I was like, they're pretty freaking intimidating, but no, he was the nicest man ever.
I was scared because I just thought, like, I don't know, because some people are a bit like not talkative, and I just thought, from APA and whatever. And within like 2 minutes, I was like, he's actually really cool. He told Alan, we went into a gas station. He's like, you're from England, right? He's like, yeah. He goes, I'm going to buy you your first American hot dog from a gas station. It's going to be a real experience. We bought that for him. And I hope I have this video. There's a video that I created just to show how cool he is with Ron Simmons. So take a look at this.
Everyone's always like, oh my God, Val, you talk too much. I'm like, I just think I speak my mind, like I talk really fast, but like sometimes I'm just like, I'm really like into something and I just want to say it. Like I just want to say it right then. But everyone's like, you need to slow down, you talk way too fast. But I think I talk like a totally normal rate, right?
Ledge.
I can't believe he. Oh my God.
I love him.
He's amazing.
He is.
He is so amazing. He's
Do you
so
find that
nice.
it's the ones that you think are going to be scary that are actually like the nicest teddy bear types? Like, hello, can we talk about Abyss for 1 second? And like, not to, ruin his street cred, but nicest person you'll ever meet in your life.
I know. He is the
Absolutely.
sweetest, most genuine.
Oh my.
Love him so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love him.
He's like a big teddy bear. He's got all these monstrous like characters. You're like going, wow, they're really actually really nice people.
Yeah. And then
Too
sometimes the
nice.
ones that
Too
are nice.
nice.
Yeah. That you think are going to be super nice. They're not. They say that that's true with actors too. Like that the ones that are so like America's sweetheart, they're actually the ones that are very difficult. And the ones who play the heel are the ones that are actually really cool.
The really sweet ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, you guys were talking about fashion moments and your fabulous Adolpho Kanaka designs. Well, speaking of fashion and design, we've got our resident fashionista, or shall we say our resident Ashonista. My fabulous friend Ash has a fabulous video for us talking about the trends in 2021 to look forward to, how to dress for your size and shape. He has a great insight on men's fashion as well. So take a look at this, guys. Here's an exclusive from Ashonista.
I can't wait.
Hi there, gorgeous people. It's me, Ash, aka Ashonista. Happy New Year to you guys. I'm so excited for 2021. Hopefully it's going to be a slightly better year than 2020 was, but we can only hope and pray. I'm here to give the gams out there, yes, you grown-ass men, a little bit of style advice. It's a new year, so you want to invest in some new gear. You want to start the year looking stylish and sharp, and Mama Ash is here to give you the skinny. So let's look at the 4 winter tips for 2021. I want to start by talking about what the key color story will be in menswear in fall winter 21, and that's red. It's all red everything. You're going to see red in various different shades, from tailoring to knitwear to sportswear. It's definitely a color that lends itself well with black, and it works really well with white. But if you want to feel really daring, you could try and do a top to toe look in red as well. So color red this season in menswear for winter 21, look out, it's everywhere on the high street. It's definitely the key go-to color for this season. Now, we had a color story, we might as well move on to the print story. And to quote my dear friend Sherri Whitfield, who gon' check me boo? Yes, honey, checks are in this season, especially in outerwear for men. So from scarves to big jackets, checks work really, really well with outerwear, actually. You're going to see various different styles of checks, from, bold square prints to geometrics. So it's time to put your hair up and square up and invest in some checks. Speaking of outerwear, I am a fan of the extreme shirling jacket. Now, quite simply, this is a timeless essential in any men's wardrobe. It has a real retro vibe to it as well, and you can definitely invest in some affordable shirling pieces on the high street as well. So that's another piece of outerwear there. Shirling jackets, especially the extreme style of shirling jackets, they're definitely a go-to must-have this fall winter 21. I want to talk a little bit about footwear now, in particular chunky boots, which are going to be a big must-have this fall winter. There's various different styles of chunky boots, from military inflections, which you've seen on the Prada runways, right down to the extra chunky soles, which you've seen on Fendi. Now, these UFO style boots are twisted with like grunge influences, and they're going to really dominate this fall winter and bring a touch of boldness to the seasonal look. So definitely invest in some chunky but funky boots. And here's one little other takeaway, which I want to, we are nothing but generous here on GAW TV. I want to tell you something. Sit back. This is breaking news. The cardigan is back, and it's back with a vengeance. No more is it hiding at the back of your wardrobe. It's actually up front, full throttle, front and center where it should be. So whether it's chunky knits, cable knits, or just a classic cardigan, the cardigan is a go-to must staple piece in menswear this fall winter season, and also in women's wear. So there you have it. Those are my key style tips or key item must-haves for fall winter 2021. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any style questions or fashion conundrums of any kind, do get in touch with the ladies at GAW TV. Show them some love. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm on @Ashonista. Don't forget, Vale and I have our own little Sunday show on Instagram on IGTV. Sunday Splash with Val and Ash. We're going to be doing that very, very soon. If you love us on GAW, you're going to love us on Instagram, child. So do check us out. All that's left for me to say is Happy New Year. Let's keep it stylish, and sending you all love and positivity. Take care. Speak soon.
Bravo, Ash. Bravo.
Love it.
He just cracks me up.
Yes.
Yeah. I just was hoping, like, when he wished us a Happy New Year, that he would have bad champagne because his response to drinking the bad champagne, and I never heard of burnt champagne, you guys. Burnt.
Yeah, it's
He
from
said, "Oh, the champagne
Dynasty.
wasn't burnt."
Yeah.
I
So I
never
think
heard of that.
it's in an episode of
I was
Dynasty.
so-
I don't want to get into copyright infringement and show you the clip, but there is a clip if you look up burnt champagne Dynasty. There's a clip where I think it gets burnt when it's been chilled and then unchilled and chilled again or something. It messes something like that. It messes with the chemistry. So it's been frozen and then I don't think you're supposed to freeze it or something like that. It's very intricate. And this
You
rich
are
lady on Dynasty.
Once you chilled the wine, you can't unchill it. And once it's gotten to room temperature, you just have to leave it at room temperature. You can't, and you just need to drink it or cook with it or something.
Yeah.
Can we have the definition of burnt champagne right here across the screen?
If Ash is in the chat room, which I bet he will be, he will explain. It's Joan Collins and Diane Carroll in this clip. You guys have to find it.
Yeah. Okay. I've not heard of that as a thing. I've heard of bruised wine.
Yeah.
Bruised wine. If you pour it in the glass too
What's
hard.
that? Oh,
you know,
said that last time.
Chug it like this, it'll bruise the wine because the wine is splashing against it. I learned this when I was waitressing at the Olive Garden. Way back
I
when.
love the Olive Garden. I didn't know you were a part of the garden.
I was a gardener. I was.
You're an Olive Gardener. Oh my God, this is such a fun topic. I was a Changer. That doesn't sound right. I was a PF Chang hostess at the Sherman Oaks Galleria. We had many celebrities come in. And Ashley Simpson, who looked like a complete bum. So that's unfortunate for her choices. But other than that, I saw like Bonnie Hunt. I saw, what's the kid's name? One Tree Hill, Chad Michael Murray. All these celebrities came in. And it was the place to be in Sherman Oaks Galleria, the PF Chang.
Yes. Especially when they first opened, they were all the rage.
Yes. I love
that. I do
Lisa,
love
can you think of it? Like, were you a hostess ever?
No, I was always waitress or bartender. No.
Yeah,
no,
I know you said
I was a good
before.
Yeah. I was a good salesperson. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you got to try upgrading on alcohol. You know how that's right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I wish okay. I'm going to save the story because we have him coming up on a future episode.
Okay.
It's about Chavo.
Okay.
About Chavo. Okay. So remind me. Okay. About TGIF. He worked at TGIF.
Oh
and
my
I have
God.
him tell the story every time.
We have so many Chavo stories though.
Oh my God.
I know. That's like a two-parter with him, right?
It might have to be a two-parter. Yeah. Well, for you guys watching right now, we've got Chavo coming up. We've got some really exciting guests. So anyone that you actually would like to see on the show, please do us a favor. After you've liked, subscribed, and clicked that bell icon, leave us a comment and tell us who you'd like to see. Of course, you can also find us on social media. Just search for GAW TV. All the info you need is on GAWtv.com. We love your feedback. We also want to say a quick thank you to everyone from patreon.com/GAWtv. If you're new joining us here, which by the way, we've noticed a lot of new people in the chat room, which is really cool. So thank you for the newbie.
Over like the last couple weeks, like I've really just seen this influx of a whole it's harder and harder to keep up with the chat every single week.
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the new names too. So I want to welcome them, but then by the time it's scrolling so fast, I'm like, I don't remember who I'm responding to right now. I have to go click back up. It's just it's hard to respond to everybody.
Happening in the chat room right now.
I just let it roll. And then whoever's in there, I can't even figure out how to add them. I just will say their name, Amy.
I can't for the life of me figure out how to add them either. We also want to say a big thank you to Sal. Sal is our GAW TV chat moderator. So cheers to Sal and Ella and Ian, our team GAW. There's so many people that are helping us, so thank you for that. But again, patreon.com/GAWtv is where you can find us and support our show. Early access to episodes, bonus footage, merchandise, giveaways, and discounts. Live video updates from us, exclusive photo shoots from us. Wink, wink, you'll love those. So please check that out, patreon.com/GAWtv. I just mentioned Ella, and let's go to Lisa and talk about this because Ella is she's been our guardian angel for our GAWcast. So if you love us on video, wait till you hear the GAWcast. Our podcast is now live. The links are in the description. Again, GAWtv.com has all the links to Anchor, Spotify, everywhere you can listen to podcasts, you can listen to us. But Lisa, Ella has really put this together for us and done an amazing job.
And she became one of our closest friends. She started off as a fan and we did her podcast and we ended up all really getting along and stuff like that. She's in charge of my store, LisaMarieVaron.BigCartel.com, where you can get my Slammies Look
Oh
how
my
jacked I am.
gosh.
Look how jacked.
So
You're
cute.
What is this though?
Yes.
Oh my
Look
God,
at
look
that
at
back, Dad.
What's the butt
Little
right there?
pump.
What's on top? Little wrinkle butt? What that
That's
was.
because it's so
Yeah.
jacked in the back, you know?
You're jacked in
Like
the
a
back.
show.
I guess too much booty to fit. Too much booty for those pants. What's that song? Yeah.
Right.
No, but Ella has been like a godsend. It's like, yeah, she's wow. We've got so lucky, like with the people that we have crossed paths, like Ian Goodwin doing our graphics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like we've been really lucky, you know, that
have,
we've made such good friends. In this.
It's true. And to have GAW TV on a totally different platform, now you can listen to us on the way to work or in the gym, or, when video does not suit how you want to experience the show, now you can hear it on podcast form. So that's great. We've got the links for you there. That's really exciting, especially because we launched it on January 1st of this year. So all the episodes, we're on episode, I believe, 34 or 35 now. So we're going to have all of those eventually be available in podcast form. So stay tuned to that. That's super exciting. But Mickie, speaking of exciting, you've got some exciting product launches happening very soon as well.
You guys.
Uh-oh.
You guys. Nick and I have been working really hard, and I say Nick has been working very hard on these products, on this stuff. And it's like, I don't know that we get around and say, oh, this is our company or whatever, but we've had these new products out. And these are the X-Lean, the Recovery PM, which is the sleep aid. Remember, I think we threw to these before, but we now have a code GAW. It's all caps, GAW, all caps. If you go to LegacySupps.com, you can get 10% off of everything. There's like some really great stuff. And a lot of the products are more, I know we have a lot of guys here on the thing, but there's a lot of them are for more for men, but these two, X-Lean is like a fat burner before you go to the gym or anything like that. You do your cardio. But this Recovery PM, because it has it's not just the melatonin that it has in it.
When do you take that? When you take that 2 hours before bedtime, or?
Well, I'm really bad about it because my sleep habits, and I'm up thinking and doing stuff. So when I come up to go to bed, I'll usually take 2. So by the time it probably kicks in, I'm already asleep. Because but I've noticed that when I sleep, like that's the thing for me is getting that good sleep, getting the right type of sleep. It's like I can sleep 6 hours if it's good sleep, but a lot of times if I'm like thinking about what's going on the next day or trying to make my flight or whatever else, that's when I don't sleep well. It's just like that quality sleep. And I think that's the kind of thing is like helps you relax and get into that. So it's just, that's why I take melatonin. I pretty much take melatonin almost every single evening, but I don't take any, like a lot of people take like a Tylenol PM or something like that. I'm not, my tongue it's too
that gives you a hangover though. And also too, you said the ingredients that you mentioned, there's some kind of when you go into a deep sleep, your natural growth hormone kicks in. So if you are lifting weights, that's when your body repairs the muscle, like recovers really, really well. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So that's why. Yeah. But I did recognize a lot of those ingredients. I have to try that.
You're super, like, Nick knows all this stuff. He's obsessed in nutrition. Like, you guys know that. Like, we're like, okay, cool. But it is he loves it so much. So he was able to go in there and cultivate and kind of help pick, like, what was in there. Now, I'm sure he's like, I don't want to go and say, like, oh, it's my thing. And I was like, but you really should. But I think he should.
Yeah. He's a grown-ass man. He's a man.
Really well so far. And all the, like, positive stuff that I've seen come in, like there was this other like anonymous thing I was telling you guys about earlier about this gentleman who, I guess him and his wife have been trying to get pregnant for a while, and he was on the testosterone booster, the T booster or something he was on it for like a month. This is after like years of trying to get pregnant, it for like a month, and his wife got pregnant. So whether it was timing or whatever, but it was, that was cool.
If it can aid in someone's health, especially, male health and all of that, it's got to be helpful. Even if you're not trying to conceive or whatever. Right. I know a lot of people don't even take multivitamins, and I'm like, that just shocks me. Like, don't you want to kind of make sure that you're doing especially nowadays when people are trying to boost their immune system all the time. I'm all for all natural stuff, which you said that sleep aid is an all natural remedy. So it's not any of this sort of, you're filling your body up with questionable, stuff. It's all natural, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, Mickie, on that the T booster, is that just for males?
Yeah.
That T booster?
Well,
Because
I don't think as a female I would take it. I don't know. I don't take T boosters or anything like that. But I also don't take a whole lot of stuff. Like I was saying about the multivitamin. I do take a multivitamin, but I forget to take
bad at it.
multivitamin.
Yeah, me too.
I don't
am too.
forget to take my fat burner, and I don't forget to take my melatonin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Priorities. But because when I got my blood test taken, my testosterone level was low, and also my thyroid was slow. That's what I found out from my blood testing. So I'm like wondering if that's a T booster.
I mean, we all have a little
bit
of testosterone in us. Like women obviously do. It's just we have our estrogen levels are higher and men's testosterone levels are higher. But we do have to have
You get both.
I don't really know. You should call Nick and ask him what you think.
I'll ask him
I will
because
tell you, we'll send you guys some stuff. Try them.
Yeah, please.
Tell Alan to take that boost.
No,
the T booster, and I'll come back with the shadow. What's it called?
We already had. I don't even think we aired this part, but I'll be honest. We're all friends here. We already had Mel tell me I'm at my most fertile this year. I'm like, thanks, but no thanks. Holy.
But maybe the pregnancy thing was about your friend or the anonymous person that got pregnant. Maybe that's the pregnancy thing that happened.
That person? I don't know that person. That was just some.
Oh crap! It's probably me. Well, hey, I mean, thanks for the fertility, but right now I'm just so busy and I'm so tired. I don't want to do that right now. No.
When Alan when he comes home and he sees you wearing that jacket, you never know.
You know, it can be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I have to mention Nick here because we always have some topics that we want to talk about on different shows, and we think, okay, well, let's try to get this in. We had a topic that we didn't get to on the New Year's Eve episode that I was so excited to talk about. Yes, it's ridiculous. So I was going to ask the girls. I would have loved to hear Mel's story on this. Oh my God, it would have been hysterical with like full of curse words. But I was going to ask you guys. So New Year's Eve is all about. New Year's Eve is all about like the midnight kiss, and like, you know, it's a big kiss story. And like, do you have any stories of like a good kiss, a bad kiss, maybe your first kiss? So again, since it's just us squirrel friends here, Mickie, your New Year's Eve kiss story is actually very sweet.
It is very sweet. Well, so as most of you know, Nick and I's anniversary is on New Year's Eve. So what are you laughing for? Nick and I's anniversary is on New Year's Eve. And it's on New Year's Eve on purpose because when we first started dating, the day we first made it official was on New Year's Eve. And we had gone to, Nick says he surprised me, but he did surprise me, but he didn't when we were in New Orleans. And Jess was there, Davari, and MVP. And we all went to New Orleans. We met in Texas and then drove to New Orleans, did New Year's Eve in New Orleans. And that was what?
Love New
Year's Eve 2010 going into 2011, right? And I was like, okay, are we really doing this? Okay, cool.
We're doing it.
But then, 5 years later, crazy life, whatever, everything else. And then we had Donovan. We got married 5 years ago. This was our 5-year anniversary. I can't believe it.
Happy anniversary.
I know, you know what I mean? I know, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know where my drink went. It's like magic.
I'm like, I'm kidding.
I can make it disappear. I can make a drink disappear down my throat. Okay, go ahead, Mickie. Go ahead. I know.
Probably my most. We always try to do something, so it's nice because it's like we already had that as like an anniversary before, and then we kind of made it because we were always thinking, oh, well, let's do something fun for New Year's, and we always want to plan, but we just don't. So obviously this year we moved into a new house, or we're working on the floors right now, but we always do something fun. Like we went to Miami with Sam and Christine, because it's their anniversary.
I love Sam Shaw. Man, is he talented.
So great. I love
him.
Yeah.
And Austin, their son, and Dee are such great friends. But then what's so funny is ironic is Heather and Anthony and Crimson. Anthony Crimson was at the wedding and Sam was at the wedding.
Yeah.
They went and eloped after our wedding. They came to our wedding and then went back and got married, I guess, in Tennessee, and then eloped to the Bahamas or whatever.
You inspired them. That's so
that's
sweet.
Nice.
Isn't that nice?
I love Crimson. I call Crimson Magenta, just to be weird. I call him Magenta. He's
Crippykins. Remember, was that what I used to call him? Crippykins.
I don't know. But kiss stories. So I can't remember any like interesting like New Year's kisses. But then we got on the subject like first kisses, and I was telling you guys, and I was like, I'll save it for the show. But my first kiss.
Wait, did we get to your kiss, Mickie? Though, did we get your kiss part?
Well, it's my marriage. I got married, and the kisses. We always do something fun. We do something we try to do something really cool every New Year's, obviously, because we celebrate New Year's and our anniversary. And it was a fun wedding because it gave, everybody came and celebrated because we rolled into.
Everybody had a chance to party.
Yeah, we rolled
and a place to go party at.
Like 8 p.m. I think, and then we just partied through to the New Year.
Yeah,
I think that's smart. That's smart. That's smart.
It's a built-in party. Plus, New Orleans, like you said, when you were talking about you first went to New Orleans on
that was when we first went. Yeah,
I love New Orleans.
I want to go back to New Orleans. I love New Orleans.
I would love to go with you guys. I love New Orleans. One of my favorites. But yeah, so first kiss. I'll make it quick. It was a boy named David, and I guess I was 15. Now that sounds a little bit old, but I was homeschooled. More of a church kid, so to me that wasn't that old, but if you look now it's like, oh my god, most people are like, oh, I was 10. So I remember him like calling me, and I'm like, does this kid like me? I don't know, I was young, I was like, I don't know. And I guess the kid was moving away, right? I keep saying the kid because I was like, he was kind of really into it, and I was like, I don't know if you like me, you're talking to me a lot, it's weird, and I don't know what's going on. And so he was moving away, and he was telling me he was moving away. He's like, yeah, my parents are making me move, and I have to leave, and blah, blah, blah. And he starts crying. And I remember distinctly being like, we're at church, like, I mean, there's no one there, we're waiting to be picked up after something. I remember thinking, like, bro, why are you crying? Like, you literally have tears. Like, what are you crying about? And he's like, yeah, I'm just moving away. I won't ever see you again, blah, blah, blah. And he was just crying. I was like, you okay? And he just out of nowhere grabbed my face and like kissed me for like a good couple seconds and then let go and then walked away crying. And I was like, was that my first kiss?
What just happened?
He was crying. What are we doing?
Was just admitting his love for you. He'd been in love with you.
I hated it. I want nothing to do with this kid. I was like, why are you crying? Stop.
There's no crying in baseball.
There is no crying in church. And when it's my first kiss, like, you just ruined it. I remember walking down the steps of the church. My mom was picking me up, and I remember thinking, like, was that it? Like, that was so uneventful and weird, and like, get your tears off my face. Like, gross. So listen, David, if you're watching, do better, be better. Thanks. Gross.
He's had experience.
Get it together. All right? I don't want your tears on my face.
Hello, Mickie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Mickie? Okay, so are we on my kids now?
It's your story, Lisa.
I'm gonna try to keep it short. So I had some kind of gathering in my backyard. We had a pool growing up in Rialto, California. And had friends over. It must have been somebody's birthday or something. And I remember I was a cheerleader.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, and then I remember Lori and Mike broke up, and I go, oh my god, how could she dump a guy? He's like he's like the jock of the school. He was in what is it? What's they put the parties together for the school.
The committee.
The committee.
I watch a lot of television. I was homeschooled. I wouldn't know that otherwise.
Okay, but he's like, yes.
There was
he was all like,
he was really that had the treasurer and the president and the secretary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I never got to
that's
for those.
Yeah, he was in that, and I go, wow, what a good guy. How could she dump this guy? He's such a great
he's
guy.
on the committee.
And then, it wasn't a committee. It was I forgot what it's called, and it's going to kill me, and I'll say that in the chat room, because I'm going to Google it later.
The council?
It's council? It's tribal council.
I don't know. I'm thinking
it's like the freaking, like the president of the school, like the student council, like student government.
Yeah, he pretty much ran the show. Yeah, he was the guy.
Okay, so so my friend, her name was Sherri Moore, and she goes, hey, I think Lisa likes you. She was just saying, why did you guys break up? And I said, I never said I liked him. I had a crush on somebody else from 7th grade until finally 10th grade. My first boyfriend asked me out in 10th grade. Yeah, I know. I was one of those sad.
The same guy for.
I like this guy. Oh my God. Yeah, 7th grade.
He's calling in right now. Hang on, just kidding.
This is not Mike. And so they got around, and we're like, hey, let's go to Newport Beach. We had a car, and so we're driving, and she goes, I think he wants to be with you, which means make out. That's in my day. Be with you. And so I go, I don't know how to kiss. I never kissed anybody. So Sherri and her sister Lisa got a pillow, and this is how you do it. They got a pillow, and you either do circles with your tongue, in and out with your tongue, or you just peck. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. God. So I practice on a pillow. Yeah. Okay. So we go to the beach with Sherri, Tom Tennyson, Mike, myself, and I was sitting in the back with Sherri. She goes, sit in the front, sit in front. I go, I don't want to, because I didn't have a crush on him, but I was forced into this, right? So we go to Newport Beach, and we go to walk to the beach, and then Sherri and Tom run off. They're not dating. They're just friends. They run off and leave me and Mike on the beach, which was beautiful. The waves, the moon, and we're walking, and I feel him stop, and he grabs my hand, and he goes to kiss me, and I'm like really stiff. I'm like, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I don't want to look at him in the eyes because I didn't have a crush on him. Do you know what I mean? So he put his tongue in the gum of my right here. And I was just standing there like this. I don't know what to do. And then I see Tom and Sherri. I go, oh, there's Sherri. Let's go. And I ran off. And we go into this record shop. And we bought a Duran Duran record album, and we sat, and then Sherri goes, sit in the front. I go, I don't want to sit in the front. I sat in the back. She goes, how was it? I go, I didn't like it. I'm not ready. And I was also
I had my teeth
10th grade. I was older than the other kids. Do you know what I mean? So I was a late bloomer, and I was like, it was, yeah.
So all all up in near, like here? Oh my God, no.
Right here.
Who the hell taught him? Who taught this kid?
Dating that girl Lori for freaking ages and ages and ages, and I was like, oh, how does he know? Like,
she
wouldn't
probably
know how to
didn't have
kiss and like.
Yeah, she probably didn't have the the guts to be like, hey, you suck.
Or maybe looking back, it might have been my fault that I didn't open my mouth and go.
You didn't open your mouth.
Maybe I don't know. I was so scared. I was probably like, I don't know what's happening.
Oh my God.
And it was a
We gotta get
like,
Tracy Brooks on the show.
A wave. The Tracy Brooks?
No, Tracy has a story similarly about a guy who, with like, he would do like a little like a lizard style. And I was like, Tracy, I don't ever want to picture that ever again. Like, she's like, it was like a dart just out. I'm pretty sure it's a Tracy story. So we'll get her to confirm when she comes on. But oh my God.
That kissing is a sin. It's terrible.
Oh. And early ones, like no one knows what they're doing, and then you don't want to say anything, and then it's strange and it's just awkward, and it's like, oh Jesus, what do you do?
Right.
Well,
yeah.
On that
you're
note,
like going, is it me or is it you? I don't know what's going on. And that was not beautiful. Like I thought, of course I had a crush on somebody else. I wanted my first kiss with him, but I was like, oh, and then everybody at the school, the next day, everybody found out. In high school.
Everyone knew you kissed.
And
then a friend of mine named Graham Guide came at me. I heard you're dating Mike, and I said I didn't want to see his. And I said no. I go, we're just friends. I go, it was I didn't want to say. I think I said it was a mistake or something like that, but I felt pressured into it.
Yeah,
and I felt I couldn't sleep for weeks.
You didn't want to kiss him. You wanted to kiss your crush.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
and I'm like going to
so
school
sweet.
and everybody knowing about it. And then you're like walking down the halls, you're like looking at the ground. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then I also felt like a whore for kissing only. Do you know what I mean? So I was like,
how dare you?
The whole school knows I kissed this guy, oh my God, it was terrible.
Absolute trollop territory.
That I think is the biggest, like when you get to that school level, especially in that, I think that's when you start to feel that real pressure of like what other people think about you.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much pressure of like being judged at school for who you're talking to, what clique you're in, all these things. And I was like, I remember watching those like movies and stuff and be like, it's not really like that. Cause when you're in elementary school and stuff like that, it doesn't feel like that, right? Like everybody's like,
right.
When people's they start turning into little bratty teenagers.
Yeah.
That is like, because we were all bratty teenagers, that it really starts to set in, and you start to see people like identify in groups and stuff like that, and kind of create their own like little.
Yeah, and it shapes you
where
today.
For sure.
Yeah, or where do I belong? What is my clique? I don't know where I belong.
And when
I'm a cheerleader, do I hang out with the cheerleaders? Yeah, but do I hang out with the student council? Like I'm like going. The jocks or like, it's very confusing.
They're really formidable years when you're kind of being shaped as to who you're going to be. And what's interesting is when you know people as an adult, you can either imagine what their high school life or what their school life was like, or when they tell you, you sort of go, oh, wow, that explains a lot. because some people were like, they were unattractive in school, or all of a sudden they just got hot, and then you're like, oh, so you just came into the hotness later, and that's why you have this complex, because I've only known you as hot, but you used to not be hot, so you have a lot of issues, you're super insecure. Got it. It's really interesting to have people's backstory.
Yeah.
Or you were always hot and you were just spoiled, and it's like, that's why you're so horrible now, because you just had people falling in love.
Always a little entitled asshole. That's all.
Yeah.
I have friends, I love them, like, I have some.
A lot of, like, go ahead.
You good.
Go ahead. Okay. Do you ever see movies that they're like going, oh no, you know what? Oh, Shallow Hal.
Yeah.
Shallow Hal. He goes, oh, she must have been ugly when she was younger. That's why she's so cool now and hot, because now she appreciates hitting on him. Yeah.
What a great movie that is.
Yeah. It is so good, and it didn't do very well, that movie. I think it's really interesting, but I have a lot of friends that were models, and they're beautiful girls. Me too. But it's sort of interesting because then when they would find a nice guy, they were not used to guys not falling all over them, or couldn't understand when the guys weren't just like rolling out the red carpet and just like making fools of themselves, because they're so used to attention. So when a guy doesn't give them attention, it's very interesting, and they can't handle it. They cannot handle it, which is really fun to watch.
Yeah.
They're like, he's not looking at me. I don't understand.
What's wrong? Something must be wrong with him. He hasn't bought me a drink yet. And I'm like, oh, girl, dial that down a little bit. But we also would love to hear your feedback about maybe your first kiss, your best kiss, your worst kiss, any sort of funny high school stories. Please send them in the comments below or tweet us. We'd love to hear from you guys and discuss those on Patreon or here on the show. But ladies, we have a huge lineup of fantastic episodes coming up in 2021. Before we leave you here, do us a favor. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe, and click that bell icon for notifications. Ladies, cheers to a fabulous 2021.
Unbelievable.
Woo!
Look at Val's empty glass.
It's going to be our best year yet. It's going to be so great.
Yeah, Mickie, what is it? Affirmation.
I'm so excited.
You send out the positivity and it comes back positive.
Yes. To all of you guys for being here, positive vibes all around, wherever you may be. Thank you for being with us and watching. It's only onward and upward from here with more GAW TV coming at you soon. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Don't forget to listen to our podcast. We have a new podcast.
This is the word to go, y'all.